focus has been on the environment, with the thought that when people fish, it would be nice if they were able to eat the fish. I want to take this opportunity to clarify my proposal about the sustainability reports and put the emphasis on the word encourage. It is evident that Berkshire Hathaway's management of allowing the subsidiaries to work without getting mandates from you is being very successful, and I wouldn't recommend changing it. You're doing a great job. Please keep it up. But I do think that there's something to be said to encourage them and support them in many ways you already are. There is a high level of interest from investors and the public in corporate social responsibility. 1/5 of investments are based on socially responsible investment strategies. And back in 2012, I found an article by Planet Earth Herald where they wrote, "When Warren Buffett talks, people listen. He is now talking about the environment. He believes that companies need to have a triple bottom line, and respecting the environment is absolutely critical to a company's economic performance. In times," this is a direct quote from you, Mr. Buffett, "in times such as these, a company must invest in the key ingredients of profitability, its people, communities, and the environment." 1/3 of Berkshire Hathaway's subsidiaries already have a sustainability presence on the web. And one of them is Berkshire Energy, that has the acronym RESPECT, RESPECT, which stands for responsibility, efficiency, stewardship, performance, communication, and training. And Berkshire Hathaway provides an annual sustainability summit to help bring the subsidiaries together so they can learn how to be more sustainable, how to share tips, and how to be profitable. And that's excellent. But when I tried to find a web presence about the Sustainability Summit, I wasn't able to find it. And that's where I think that we can do a better job in Berkshire Hathaway when it comes to communication with our shareholders and with the outside world about the good work that we're doing. A simple solution to that would be to create a link on the Berkshire Hathaway website to sustainability that people could click on and go and find out about initiatives like the Sustainability Summit. And from there, perhaps, they could click on to go to the subsidiaries that have a web presence about sustainability to see what they're doing. And doing so, we give a window to the world where they can see what we're doing to make a difference that might inspire other corporations to follow the example. Or perhaps a college student working on a paper would read about it and think that that is a good business model, that that's something that he wants to bring forward when he goes into his career. There is a Facebook page called Berkshire Hathaway Sustainability that will be available for shareholders in the outside world to look at, to see research, and to encourage each other to learn how we can support sustainability practices. And that is available now. I greatly appreciate this opportunity to speak with you today and to clarify what my proposal is. And I do greatly applaud and appreciate all the work that you're doing on behalf of our corporation and the world. Thank you so much.
And thank you. Many of the managers, a great many of the managers of Berkshire are here and are listening to you. And I suspect that a very high percentage of them agree with what you're saying. What they do in terms of web pages and so on, in our view, is basically up to them. But I can tell you that one leading proponent, as you mentioned, was Greg Abel, who until recently was running Berkshire Hathaway Energy and now is vice chairman. And Greg may want to say a few words on this too. But I can assure you our managers are listening to you.
Thanks, Warren. Yeah, we do everything that was touched on. I'll just maybe add a few points for our shareholders. Obviously, sustainability is a priority for Berkshire and each of our operating subsidiaries. It was highlighted that a number of them have sustainability reports, but I would go beyond that. If you go to our various companies' websites, you'll see specific actions they're taking relative to sustainability. So it may not be summarized in a specific report, but that type of information is available. I can also add that when you think of the Berkshire Hathaway Energy Corporation, we're trying to lead by example with support from Warren Charlie, Walter Scott. I'm happy to report if you look at where our energy production is right now at the end of 2017, 50% of our energy that is produced and consumed by our customers comes from renewable energy. That's something we're strongly communicating across the U.S. and globally as an example of what can be done in our industry. And I'm happy to report by the end of 2021, 100% of the energy utilized by our customers can be met through renewable energy in Iowa. So I understand the concept of sustainability. We're working across our organizations to share best practices, but as Warren highlighted, it really resides in each of our companies, but it will be encouraged, and you'll continue to see great results. Thank you.
Thank you. The motion is now ready to be acted upon. If there are any shareholders voting in person, they should now mark their ballot on the motion and deliver their ballot to one of the meeting officials in the aisles. Zamek, when you're ready, you may give your report.
My report is ready. The ballot of the proxy holders in response to proxies that were received through last Thursday evening cast 67,282 votes for the motion and 544,256 votes against the motion. As the number of votes against the motion exceeds a majority of the number of votes of all Class A and Class B shares properly cast on the matter, as well as all votes outstanding, the motion has failed. The certification required by Delaware law of the precise count of the votes will be given to the Secretary to be placed with the minutes of this meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Zamek. And I would say, Ms. Cathcart, our managers have heard you. I mean, you have had an impact, and I appreciate what you've done. Walter, I guess we're now ready for a motion.
I move this meeting be adjourned.
Is there a second?
I second the motion.
A motion to adjourn has been made and seconded, and we will vote by voice. Is there any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The meeting is adjourned, and thank you again for coming.